I'd like to welcome everybody back to 40G2 Outdoors. My name is Brad Bunning.
Brandon Sonkrant.
Jim Birdwell.
We're down here in Fairfield County this weekend. We're getting ready to set some trail cameras, cut out some spots for our tree stands. Craig and Brandon both come down from Oregon, Ohio. Craig is the founder of 40G2 Outdoors. We're going to be setting tree stands here in Fairfield County and also down in Athens County. These guys are going to be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're hoping to get some pictures before they take off again. If not, Jim and myself will go back and check the ones either in Athens or around here in Fairfield County. They're pretty accessible to us here in Fairfield County. It's about a 45-minute ride for us to go and check it, whereas it's a 4 hour, 45 minutes for Craig and Brandon. So we're hoping to get some good pictures, see what we got for the hit list this year. Hopefully one of us four, or all four, are able to take a wall hanger in the last 2 years. Brandon and Craig were able to kill nice bucks in Pennsylvania, which was Brandon's first buck with a bow. You want to tell them a little bit about that?
Well, that actually was my first harvest period for whitetails. Just so happened that it was a buck out in Pennsylvania on the last possible evening that I could hunt. One of those that came in under me about 12 yards following a little spike about 2 minutes prior that had come through, same trail, and when he stopped at 20 yards off to the left on a scent wick on a mock scrape, gave me an opportunity, took it, and watched him pile up 35 yards to my right. It was something that I won't ever forget. I was actually fortunate enough to put my GoPro on my bow prior to the hunt and catch that all on film on the GoPro.
Birdwell, Jim Birdwell, last year he and I were both unfortunate we did not take any whitetail. We took a turkey apiece. He took two, one in Belmont County and one in Athens County. But 2 years ago he was able to kill a buck that scored in the 150s. His brother last year took a buck with us. He hadn't been able to hunt for 2 years because he'd been out of state. So he was able to come in, he bow hunted with us, and he was able to take a 9-pointer. The last day he was here as well. So I'll let Jim tell you about his buck and what it was like to be with his brother to take his buck.
2 years ago was my buck. Scored 156 3/4. Kind of the same deal as Brandon. It was, except mine was in the morning, last day that I was able to hunt for a while on my vacation. He happened to come in right directly underneath me, and it's the first time that I killed one, harvested one with a compound bow. So it was good for me. It was right underneath me. Shot him about 9 yards from the base of my tree. He fell about 30 yards from me, and that went that. It was easy enough. Last year, my brother was able to come up. Spent a couple years in Australia. Came up here and was hunting with me, and I called this buck in for him. I passed that exact buck about 4 times throughout the early season, just because I knew he was coming up. And it's kind of funny. I see him a text message. It's following 3 doe. I said, "Don't shoot the first 3, shoot the 4th." So I was just hoping they didn't switch spots on the way, and he flung an arrow. But he was lucky enough to harvest it, and it dropped about 20 to 30 yards from him. So it was a good season all in all for him. That's pretty much what Brad and I did all season last year, was setting stands and food plots and mineral licks for everybody else to harvest here.
Yeah.
So hopefully this year all 4 of us have better luck.
And to get back to what we do, we hunt on open farmlands. We've got a gentleman here in Fairfield County that's great. He has been for the last 7, 8 years. Lets us hunt. It's all open. All we have to do is we just make sure that anything he needs, if he needs the fields mowed or hay put in, anything to do with the cattle, we take care of that. If he wants the coyotes taken off there, we do that as well. I'm a school teacher.
I am currently in transition. I've got a field service technician currently moving into an operator position within the refinery. So neither one of us here really is doing this as a full-time job. Jim, you've got a career as well.
Yeah, just I work in I'm a firefighter paramedic, so hunt when I can as much as we all can. So none of us get to do this professionally, so do the best we can do at it.